Hey guys, it's your girl Big Roo, Real Talk. And today's story is about a young lady by the name of Dominique Lomax, age 27, from Memphis, Tennessee, that was found dead and burning on the side of the road September 6, 2023. She came up missing on September 4th of 2023. This is the story. Memphis police has identified the human remains found in the airport area as Dominique Lomax, a woman who had been missing since 9/4/2023. Memphis police said officers responded to a fire along Switchnet Road near Holman's Road after the flames was put out. Investigators said the located a woman's body. The family said the 27-year-old was last seen at the nearby Highland Meadows apartment, which is only 1.5 miles away from where the body was discovered. Donitra Lomax said her sister was last seen with her boyfriend. According to police, the boyfriend told officers he dropped off Dominique at the complex to meet another man. First off, sorry to cut you off, you guys, but stop the story. But I just want to say this one thing. That sounds crazy to me. If this was my sister and I asked her boyfriend where she was at, why would you go drop her off at another man's house? Like that's one thing that men's always use when somebody come up missing. When your girlfriend or sister or family or friend come up missing, you always want to say, "Oh, I last seen her with another man." Like who would say that? Like he would have been better off saying he dropped her off at an unknown place that he's not familiar with, and then he turned around and stated after he that she met another man. He said she texted him she was walking in somewhere and never responded to his messages asking where. Now, first off, if your man or woman drop you off somewhere, they're going to get all the information before they drop you off. First off, a woman not going to drop a man off at another woman's house. And a man is not going to drop his woman off at another man's house. And then when you get out the car, you're going to say you're walking in. First off, if I'm dropping you off in front of it, I can already see that you're walking in, right? So I really didn't understand that one. However, Dominique's sister believes he knows her whereabouts and saying someone tossed her phone. Yeah, it's really crazy. Uh, they stated a dude named Roscoe stated that he saw her in a blue car, and it's crazy because the boyfriend has a blue Audi, and it's like really crazy what this world is coming to, where people lie and try to cover up because you're hurt, because you're off drugs. Like it's just so much going on in this world that makes, people just lie and want to kill their loved ones because they don't want to be with them anymore. You have this girl family hurting and was looking for her sister. Kia is on Facebook writing a GoFundMe page. Is looking for her. They got missing posters, and this all happened on September 4th on 2023. They found out about this, her sister, the mother, and they all found out about Dominique on the 6th is when her body was found on the side of the road. Like literally, you picked her up. You did what you did to this young lady. And you didn't take her far. It's like you wanted her to be found. Because sometimes people can burn you and try to bury you or take you deep in the woods so you can't be found. You put her on the roadside where people drive past, they're going to see something burning and stop. And then they stated that a landscaper found her phone. And since her sister was calling, he picked it up and she supposed to went to go get her sister phone, but never did. The story about that, I don't know, because I would have called the police and they would have went out there and, to check and see what was going on with my sister's phone not being in her presence. When people start finding evidence or stuff that belongs to a person, that means somebody threw that phone out the window. So after he put her body on the roadside burning, he threw her phone out the window. Like, they can go off the towers to see where was her phone located at or where was it coming from before it got to that point. It's so much stuff the investigators can do to find out what really happened to this young lady. And I really hope she get justice for this, because people don't want, you don't want to see a loved one not resting in peace because they can't find the killer. This is her missing sign. They was putting up for her on their Facebook pages, her sisters and friends and family. It's just crazy. Not just in Memphis, Tennessee, but just in the world, where women is dying all over the place. She left behind a beautiful son. This is him. He don't even know that his mother is gone. It is just sad. How can you sit down and tell a baby, oh, your mother got burned and beating, and on the put on side of the road. It is really sad for a mother to go through this, a sister, a cousin, a family, a friend, just to go through a loss and have to let a child know that they no longer have their mother, because a man decided to take her life, either because he didn't want to be with her, she didn't want to be with him, or he was jealous that she was with somebody. It could have been she had another man, and that's probably why he brought that other man up, so that man can be the first person that they go investigate, So this was the story her sister said from me. After searching for more than X days, we are heartbroken to find out that our sister Dominique was murdered. Dominique left behind a son who will not understand that his mother was brutally murdered and her body was burnt. We are desperately waiting her details on what really happened to our sister. What we do know is that her ex-boyfriend claims has dropped her off at another man's house at 5 a.m. and she was never heard from again. Something is wrong with this story, and we will be fighting for justice every day. I'm sorry I couldn't read the rest. You could go back and read it. This is the young man, and this is his car, and that's him again. This is her boyfriend. Rest in peace to her. Y'all can go back and look. He got a Facebook page as well. You could go to Fund Me, you guys, and the GoFundMe for the funeral cost. The goal is $8,000. They have raised $2,514.